This is Jura, one of the wildest and most majestic islands in the whole of Scotland. This amazing island, forming part of Scotland's Inner Hebrides, is about as wild and remote as they come. Just the way Ollie and I like it. So it was the perfect location for our final journey together.
That is my idea of heaven. How are the white sanded beaches? I don't think it gets any better than that.
Trek across Jura and you'll walk through a world shaped by time. Raised beaches like ancient scars above the sea.
The west coast of Jura has some of the best examples in the whole world of raised beaches.
You'll see waterfalls tumbling down from heathered hills and isolated powder white sand beaches nobody ever walks on. So I'm pleased I chose this place for our final adventure together. And what a place to share it. So this is my little lad, Ollie. This lovely little boy has been my best mate and my loyal companion for the past 11 years. And I'm his best mate and his dad, Michael.
I'm starting to run out of superlatives for this place. It's absolutely amazing.
We didn't come to this stunning island with the expectation this would be our last journey together. That heart-wrenching realisation came to me on the very last day, on the very last beach. And I can tell you something, the thought of that was like a stab in the heart.
I'm a proper softy at heart, mate. I just love that little lad. Yeah.
So this magnificent 60-mile journey takes us around Jura's remote and uninhabited north and west coast. And on this 5-day journey, we'll trek past spectacular tidal whirlpools, immerse ourselves in solitude and nature, and we'll occasionally cool ourselves off in idyllic beers and awesome waterfalls. And on this whole journey, we only came across one human.
He's having a great time.
Ah, he is. Now he's found another human. Thanks, pal. Lovely to meet you.
Well, Val, this lovely couple who I saw early doors.
With this lovely couple here. First couple I've seen on the whole journey.
But there'll be plenty of wildlife.
2 kids, goat and a red deer. Nice little family of them.
We'll spend cosy nights in old bothies and camp under the stars on powder white sand beaches and spectacular sea cliffs, ending our amazing nights with sunset after sunset to die for. So this isn't just a journey around Jura, it's a heartfelt tribute to my little lad and my faithful friend. So please come and join me, my little lad, on our final journey together around the absolutely stunning wild island of Jura.
It's absolutely magnificent. I can't see anything else about it. I'm gonna get vexed with that. That'll be out. Shouldn't have any dinner.
My first day's trekking on Jura starts with a half-mile hike to the top of the dirt track road, where I'd catch the local bus, taking me a further 5 miles north to the end of the public road. to Ardlussa, the starting point for this magnificent 5-day trek. I would then hike a further 8 miles along a 4-wheel drive track to the lovely remote cottage of Barnhill, the infamous location for the writing of George Orwell's best-selling novel 1984. From here, the going gets a lot wilder, following only deer tracks to the north of the island to view the magnificent natural spectacle that is the Corryvreckan Whirlpools. I then continue further around this remote and rugged coast, eventually arriving at the absolutely stunning Bay of Pigs, where I'd spend my first night while camping on this absolutely stunning beach. Ending a wonderful first day with a few drams too many.
Well, it's not the best start of the trip. I'll deal with that when I get back. I've got the old emergency tyre fix if I need it, and I've also got a good spare there. So good morning, and I'm just the start of my journey now. So I've just caught the bus up to a place called Ardlussa, and that was handy because it was a 5-mile journey on just tarmac road. So that bus journey's helped us immensely. So that saved me a good couple hours this morning. So today I'm headed up to wild camp up on the north of the island, which is about a 12-mile journey in total. Most of the journey it's on logging tracks really. I've got a little bit going through this estate at the moment where it's quite pleasant and it's just tarmac roads, but this goes on for about 3 miles. Then it hits what looks like a rough logging track. That logging track comes to an end at a place called Barnhill, which is the place where George Orwell actually wrote his 1984 novel. So once I get to Barnhill, then the going should get a bit rougher then, and I'm going to head up to the top of the island, camp somewhere up there near the Corryvreckan Whirlpools overlooking those. So that should be quite a spectacular place to be at tonight, and the weather's looking decent. So hopefully all the 6 days is like this. This will be gorgeous. And I'm sitting at a place at Ardlussa at the minute. It's a little private estate that you walk through, and it's a quite nice little spot. It's sitting, I'll just jump up here. It's sitting on a nice bay, so you can see it's quite nice, and Ollie's just down there messing around on the beach. I'm going to head off now and crack on with this journey, and we'll catch up with you shortly. Nice little estate bridge. A little bit monotonous this road, but it's fast. So there's the first view of Barnhill, where George Orwell wrote the famous novel 1984. So I've just met up with this lovely couple here. First couple I've seen on my whole journey for the last 6 or 7 mile anyway, and it's probably the last ones I'm going to see for the next 30 mile I would say. And they've just been to the Corryvreckan Whirlpool, and it's this is Ali from Kent, and Luke, who's actually from Cumbria.
Oh yeah.
So pleased to meet you.
Yeah.
Pleased to meet you.
Nice to see you, and I'll catch up with you some other time.
You will
Enjoy your
indeed.
walk.
Safe
Cheers,
travels.
Bye.
Take
Bye now.
care.
Bye.
Bye bye.
So I've reached the famous Barnhill farmhouse, which famously George Orwell stayed here for 3 years, writing his novel 1984. And it's a beautiful spot. You can see why he wanted this solitude. And he rented the place between 1946 and 1949, wrote his novel, and then it became a famous novel after that. And then he left the island, and unfortunately George died in 1950, the following year, so never returned. But I've just been talking to the lovely gentleman who's staying here at the moment, and he's given us permission to sort of film this on his land. He's just cleaning his windows out the back, but it's a lovely spot. You can see why George chose it. I'm going to crack on now, get a bit bite to eat, and I'll catch you later on. Nice little shepherd's hut here. This has got to be the most remote place on the whole of the island up here. And it looks like they rent this place out because there's a little log burn. I've just had a look inside there, and it's a little facilities for cooking in and sitting in and probably sleeping. It's got a toilet and everything, so it's a nice little place. And there's a little sign here saying Corryvreckan 2 miles. And you can just sort of see down there now the start of the Corryvreckan Whirlpool is starting to eddy up there now. The tide's actually on its flood at the minute. High tide's about 12 o'clock. It's about 1 o'clock now, so it's just starting to flood. By the time I get there, it should be quite spectacular. It's halfway between the state of the tides. So the water's a lot tougher now. This is a little track that people have just been using to get to the Corryvreckan, so it'll get a bit rougher than this later on once I get past the Corryvreckan itself. There's actually an eagle just taking off. Hopefully comes over the top of us now. There she is. There she is. Now it's on top of the hill again. Actually a golden eagle, just have your binos on it. It's a beauty as well. Hopefully it comes a bit further over so I can get a better footage of it. This looks promising for a camp down there. It looks lovely. So that's the Corryvreckan. So it's been pretty rough going for the last hour or so. But if I can get to this crack down here, that's where I'm going to head. And then looks like some nice camping spots over there overlooking the Corryvreckan, but I might decide to go a bit further around, get wait and see. But I'm starting to think about looking for campsites now. I think I've done about 12 or 13 miles now. So we'll see where we end up. Just sitting admiring the view at the moment on the Gulf of Corryvreckan. What a beautiful day. When I came over the tops of those hills there, I could hear the main whirlpool roaring. It's the Corryvreckan whirlpool is actually the third biggest whirlpool apparently in the world. Third only to a couple of whirlpools that's up in northern Norway. So we're quite lucky to have this on our doorstep. And it's about a kilometre across this Gulf of Corryvreckan channel, and it goes between the northern tip of Jura and Scarborough, which is just straight over there, and straight behind us there. I don't know if you can see it there, but you'll see it on the footage. But there's some white water there, and you actually get standing waves here. It's caused by the outgoing or the incoming tide. It comes past a big pinnacle. There's under the ground, under the water, there's a big hole about 70 metres deep, and there's a pillar comes up from that hole to about 30 metres off the surface. I know this through my diving days. I used to scuba dive around this area years ago, and it's a notorious place. And I never actually scuba dived here. It's far too dangerous. But there's one a little bit further up called the Great Dogs also. And I've been around there, and that's actually between Scarborough and Lunga, and that one is classed as being unnavigable by the Royal Navy. And contrary to popular belief, the Corryvreckan itself is navigable. It's that wide, boats can pass through it. In fact, while I've been sitting here, there's been 2 or 3 vessels going past. As long as you avoid that main whirlpool, I suppose everything's be fine. But it's absolutely a stunning spot to be, and I've found a nice campsite here, but it's only 3:30 in the afternoon, so I'm a bit reluctant to stay here. I think I'd rather push on a little bit further around the coast and find another spot. Hopefully I'll find a nice one further around also. So I'm gonna have a bit chill out now, and then I'm gonna put my rucksack back on and probably get another hour or 2 done and get a little bit further around west, and gives us a bit less to do tomorrow because the going's a bit rough. Come on, son. Good lad. Absolutely stunning. A nice beach start and camp on. There's actually another one further over. So that's what you call idyllic. That's what it looks like to me. It could be anywhere in the world, that, and you're in Scotland. Absolutely stunning. It's absolutely beautiful, this beach. So I've decided on a camp spot, and it's that beach that I've just showed you there. Absolutely stunning spot. And I've done 12.5 miles. Leaves us a little bit more to do tomorrow, but we'll just crack on a bit earlier tomorrow and get it sorted. So I've had a fantastic journey today. It's a bit monotonous earlier on that. I mean, I'm pleased I got that bus, but then it was about, I don't know, 7 or 8 miles of monotonous track really, which I sort of half expected. I'd read quite a bit about the journey, and I sort of knew that was going to be the case. But this last little bit, once I got the Corryvreckan, this last little bit round this side on the west side, which you'd expect, absolutely stunning. And if this is what's to come, then I'm going to have a fantastic journey here. Hasn't been too rough going at the minute. I'm here in May at the moment, early May, to try and avoid the majority of the midgie season, and I've noticed that the bracken's just starting to pull through there now, so hopefully I'm going to avoid all the bracken on my journey. And I'm quite fortunate the fact that low tide's midday as well, so when I can get the opportunity to hug around on the coast and cross across some beaches and raised beaches and stuff, I will do. So that's helping us a little bit for the journey. But I'm going to camp myself here and enjoy this beautiful beach. I'm sure Ollie will enjoy it as well. He's just sitting there. I think you can just see him behind there. He's you're tired, aren't you, son? You're tired now? I knew you would be. Running about all over the place he was. So he'll have a good nice rest here. It's a lovely grassy spot and a lovely little beach. Most of the beach will get covered when the tide comes in, but it's a gorgeous spot, and I've got a nice little grassy spot here to put my tent up on. Jackie. Look, come on then. Come on. Come on then. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, big. Wow, what a place for a first night's camping. Absolutely fantastic tonight. So I'm going to catch a bit sleep now and I'll see you in the morning. Enjoy this sunset.